Bashar.
And you good day. Speak up, speak up.
Okay, I already get a almost answered already.
Oh, well, all right. Then sit down.
Which I put in the basket. But I wanted to ask you about like a science fiction-like story. It's a
Science
rumor about 311 earthquake in Japan.
Yes.
I heard that is the earthquake was man-made, and it was a
only in the context that it is a reflection of humanity's consciousness. It was not technologically engineered, if that is what you mean.
So nobody related to it wasn't a terror or anything.
I just told you. Mm-hmm. It was not technologically engineered.
All right.
Does that help you?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. And one more question, sorry.
Yes.
How people can deal with the death of the people, the loved one. I lost my mother 2 years ago.
All right.
It's pretty hard to deal with it. So how people in your planet think about death?
We simply see it as walking from one room to another, as a different state of being. We are always in communication with those of our species who have died. They are always in communication with us because that is how our consciousness functions, and we understand that it is only a difference of degree, a difference of state of being. Many of you are beginning to realize that as well and not seeing such a difference between the idea of physical and non-physical reality. And so the veil in that sense that you've created is becoming thinner, 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 and thinner. So more of you are beginning to explore the idea of the possibility of talking with those who have crossed over to the spirit realm. And again, look at the reflections in your reality. The reflections in your reality are constantly reflecting the idea of what's going on in the changes in your consciousness. Why do you think you have so many television programs and films that deal with the idea now of exploring ghosts and talking to ghosts? It's because you know you can. It's because you know they still exist. It's because you know life continues on. In a sense, there is no afterlife. There's just life. It changes states, but there's just life. And if you exist, you always will, because it's the only quality you have. It's a fundamental quality. That's why it's the first law of creation. You exist. You can't do anything about it. You can change how you exist, but you cannot change the fact that you do exist.
So you just celebrate your changing, the person's changing.
The person is just shifting, just changing into a different state of consciousness. The idea, again, we will explain a little bit more clearly tomorrow, mechanically, how this actually works.
So no sadness.
Well, you don't have to. If you experience sadness because you feel you are missing someone, it's all well and good. In that sense, we're not telling you not to grieve if you feel the need to do so. But the idea is that you can also understand that they don't necessarily want you to grieve. They want you to celebrate that they have woken up into a new level of reality and, in a sense, are more of who they truly are. And many of them attempt to get you to know that you don't have to feel that they're not with you. They don't have to grieve. But many times, physical reality being so very dense, it's difficult for you to perceive that they're attempting to let you know that they're fine, they're happy, they're all right, and that you can celebrate the idea of a transition with them, and that they haven't left you at all.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes.
Does that help you?
Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hi, Bashar.
And you good day.
You talked about
Speak up,
this.
speak up.
Yes, sir.
Oh, sir.
You just talked about this, but when we die, where we go?
The spirit realm is its own dimension of reality. It's a higher frequency vibrational reality that's parallel to the physical world. And in that spirit reality, there isn't the same experience of time and space. In the same way that you experience movement through space, and not so much the idea of movement through time, on the higher spirit levels, that being experiences more movement through time and less through space. In other words, they can see more of all that is in that reality, and they don't have to travel to see it. because they know it all happens right here, right now. And there isn't such an idea so much as what you call a time lag between imagining something and experiencing it as a manifestation on that level. Does that make sense?
I know we can use some techniques for out-of-body experience.
Yes. And in that and in dreams, sometimes many of you visit the spirit realm and interact with those who exist in that reality.
I would like to choose a technique, but I don't know which one will help.
Whichever one works best for your imagination, whichever one you are most attracted to, is the one that will work best for you at any given moment. Or you can make up your own technique.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes.
Choose the one that you are most attracted to. It's as simple as that.
Okay.
Does that help you?
Yes. I have another question.
Speak up.
I have a relative that she's 22 years old.
All right.
And
22 orbits.
she has eating disorder.
Yes.
Bulimic.
Yes.
How can I help her?
We would have to talk with this individual directly.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes.
There are obviously many issues, many belief systems, many reflections of the self that this individual has that are issues of lack of self-worth that need to be examined and explored, and we do not wish to give the impression that a simplistic brief answer will necessarily do the job without really exploring with this individual on a personal basis what their specific issues are.
Okay.
All right?
Thank you.
Thank you.